Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Friday. Welcome to Friday Favorites and Flops. I hope you all had a good week. I have had a good week. I've been doing a lot of decorating for the holidays. That's right. I'm one of those people. I know. Some of you are like, no, it's too soon. Totally get it. Which is why you don't have to decorate your house until after Thanksgiving. I don't know. It makes me happy, doesn't it? Don't the holidays make you happy? I feel like it's also a lot of work to enjoy for just like 1 month. But also, I also don't keep my tree up much after January 1st. Usually on New Year's Day, I'm actually taking my tree down. So I know there's a lot of people that keep their holiday decor up until like the middle of January. I get a little sad right after the holiday season, and so I just kind of want to put stuff away and like have life be normal again. But I sure don't mind taking it out early. Also, I am doing a Decorate With Me series. Those videos I am pre-filming for the week of Thanksgiving, and I would encourage you to watch them because I'm actually working really hard on these videos. That sounds so pathetic to say, because I usually don't work hard on anything related to YouTube. Like it's a hobby, so I'm just like whatever, like I don't really care. But with these particular videos, like I'm putting a lot of effort into the back end. Well, the decorating is a lot of effort, but the back end of like editing them, like I am adding music, and I am doing all of these things myself. One of my goals for this year was to teach myself how to edit videos, and with the help of my friend, my beloved Lisa, I'm finally getting there, you guys. I think I almost have it all figured out. I know. It's huge. I mean, mind-blowing for me. Not for most everybody else on YouTube, because they're like, duh, that's the bare minimum that you have to do. Not me. I really do the bare minimum. Anyway, let's talk faves from the last week. Let us start with a perfume pick of the week. And this week, I actually have a men's cologne, men's perfume, men's fragrance to share. That's right. We're talking something that I made Craig put on. So, as you guys are aware, if you're not, I am a Dossier ambassador. So Dossier is a fragrance company, and they do dupes of higher end fragrances. So if you love fragrances from Tom Ford, Chanel, Armani, Jo Malone, like if you, Terry Mugler, like if you like high-end fragrances, I would encourage you to check out Dossier to see if they have a dupe, because their dupes I find to be remarkably spot on for the most part. There's a few that I've gotten where I can tell like a difference in some of the notes, but like the spirit of the original fragrance is there, if that makes sense. But for the vast majority, like if I sprayed the dupe on one wrist and the original on the other, I don't think that I could really pick out like the OG, if you will. I don't think I'd be able to choose with most of the ones that I have tried. So I also find the quality of the perfumes to be really good. Some of them actually stay put better and longer than some of their high-end counterparts. One of my favorites, by the way, for this time of year, I hope they have it in stock right now. It is their By the Fireplace dupe from Maison Margiela. I think they call it Woody Chestnut. So good, you guys. It smells exactly like By the Fireplace. And if you want that kind of smoky, like slightly sweet, heavier fragrance for the remainder of the fall into the holiday season, that one is fantastic. But we are talking men's fragrances today because Dossier, they will sometimes send me some of their fragrances. I also purchase from them, by the way, but they will send me some fragrances, and they sent me a couple of men's fragrances, and one of the ones that they sent was this, and I put this on Craig, and I smelled it on him, and it smelled, oh my, he smelled so good. I love when Craig wears cologne. I don't know, he's such a dude. Like, he does not care about personal fragrance stuff at all. I mean, he married like the polar opposite of himself. We could not be more different in some ways. We're very alike in the key important ways, but very different in other ways. Anyway, this is called Ambery Mint. By the way, the packaging for the Dossier fragrances is very simple. You're not paying for fancy packaging. You are paying for the quality of the fragrance oils. You know, that's really the important part, actually. So this is a dupe for the Versace Eros Eau de Toilette. First of all, this is such a nice manly scent. It's not too smack you in the face. He has some Abercrombie Fierce from back in the day. I think he actually bought this Abercrombie Fierce back when he was in high school. It's embarrassing that he still has it, but this is how long fragrances last Craig and how rarely he puts them on. I do tell him now, like whenever we go out to dinner or we go over to like a friend's house or something, I'm always like, you should use some of your cologne. He's like, okay. Anyway, so the notes in here, the top notes are mint, green apple, and lemon. The middle notes are geranium, cedarwood, and vetiver. And the base notes are vanilla, amber, and tonka bean. I think that's why I like this. It does have a slight vanilla base to it. It's not sweet, but it's actually quite fresh. It reminds me a little bit of Cool Water in a way. I think if you like Cool Water from Davidoff, you would like this Versace Eros dupe. Anyway, I can report back and let you know Craig smelled like $1,000,000. I love this on him. They also sent another one. I haven't gotten him to try the other one yet, but I'm working on it. I'll let you guys know. Anyway, this is delightful. So if you're looking for even a men's cologne dupe, do they call it cologne? What do they call fragrance for men? I should know this. I don't. Anyway, this is delightful and way less expensive than Versace. I will put a link for Dossier in the description box down below, as well as links for everything else we are discussing today. All right, let's get into it with the rest of the stuff. Face, hair. Let's do hair first. Don't roll away. Okay. Used up my thickening mousse from Kenra, so I got her a new mousse. This is the Pravana Full Volume Soft Texture Foam. I love this. I really love this a lot. I actually recently had a flop from Pravana, their Intense mask. Didn't really care for that at all. So I was a little nervous when I got this out to try because I was like, oh, I wonder if this is gonna suck like that last thing. I love the Pravana Purple Shampoo and Conditioner. I've been using that for years to tone my gray hair. It's fabulous if you've never tried it. So anyway, I started there with Pravana and enjoy that stuff quite frequently. But I've never really tried their styling products. This is wonderful. First off, it's like, it has one of these like foam applicator things. So it's a little different from a mousse, but it's really lightweight. I love the texture this gives my hair, and it really makes it, like when I combine this with a volumizing spray, I can really get some nice substantial hair. This is wonderful. Also, earlier this week, I was playing with, I have an Ulta haul for you guys. I did buy the Dyson Airwrap, and I was kind of playing with it earlier this week. I gave myself some beautiful Nellie Olson curls. Nellie Olson from Little House on the Prairie. Anyone remember her? She was the jerk, if we can call her that. Anyway, this is the mousse that I use, and it really held that curl. This is nice. I would definitely recommend this if you're in the market for a volumizing product. If you have fine, thin hair like I do. I don't know that you would need something like this if you have naturally luscious locks. So you're just lucky. All right. I have been testing out a new cleansing device. Okay, this is the LumaMax. Here, I'm going to show you guys the box. This is the LumaMax. No, it's not the LumaMax. It's the Luxamax. I'm making up the company name. It's the Luxamax. There we go. The Luxamax Ava cleansing device. They actually offered to send me one of their other devices as well, and I was like, oh, I'm probably not going to use that. But You guys are always asking me, what is going to be your replacement when you run out of Clarisonic brush heads? Because as we all know, Clarisonic is no more. That really was my favorite cleansing device of all time. I do have a number of replacement brush heads, so I don't need to necessarily make a transition anytime soon, but I know a lot of you were not able to get a ton of brush head backups. And I know that Current Body sells the brush heads, but you should check out the price for 4 brush heads. Woo! They're nuts. Anyway, so I am in the market to find a recommendation for you for a replacement device that I think is as good as the Clarisonic. I have tried several cleansing devices since the Clarisonic, and I like the other ones that I have. They're not bad, but I just have a very clear preference when it comes to cleansing devices, and I really like the way that this one cleans my skin. It also has a Luxify mode, so this piece back here will infuse skincare into your skin. Honestly, I don't really use this a whole lot, but I have been using this for the last week and a half. I want to do a more in-depth review on this coming up, but I just want to introduce you guys to it so that you know it's coming. One of the things that I like about this though is that the head here actually oscillates, which is one of the things that I have not liked about the other cleansing devices that I have tested out in the past that are not the Clarisonic. So when you turn this on to the Purify mode, which is what you use for the cleansing mode, and by the way, I want to talk about this as well because I think this is a really neat feature. But when you turn this on, you can, hopefully can you see that on camera? Oh, it's so bright. Sorry, the lighting's kind of funky today. No, I don't want Luxify, I want level. Maybe you can see it when it's, can you, oh, there we go. Can you see how that actually oscillates back and forth? That is the cleansing action that I like. That is why I like the Clarisonic so much, is I feel like it just gets my skin cleaner. Anyway, these are very, very flexible, gentle silicone nubs, if you will. And this feels fabulous, and it gets my skin super clean. I feel like it gets my skin as clean as the Clarisonic does, and it's very gentle. If you were actually irritated by the Clarisonic brush heads, even like their most gentle heads, this is the device for people with sensitive skin. But also people with tough skin like mine, this works. I really think this is what I would recommend as a replacement for the Clarisonic. Anyway, it also comes with this neat little head, which when you put it on, can you guys see it light up? Oh, you can't. Anyway, this is a UV, it's like a disinfecting thing. So you wash your face, you get the soap off, and you dry off your little device. You put this little cap on, and I can see it. It's like this purple light. Anyway, it disinfects your device. It's pretty genius. Anyway, we'll talk more about this later, but I wanted to introduce it to you guys. I really like this. I've been using it, like I said, for the last week and a half. I think it's been close to 2 weeks. I do like the cleansing action the most out of the different devices that I've tried. So anyway, Luxamax did send this to me to be able to share with you guys. So I didn't pay for this, but all opinions are still my own. I'll put a link for it down below, but I would say wait until my in-depth review, and we'll talk a little bit more about this Luxify mode back here, and whether you have to change out the heads and all that stuff. But anyway, if you want to read up about it, I'll put a link in the description box. Let's talk makeup. I don't have a ton of stuff in terms of makeup today. This week I was playing with the Natasha Denona Retro Palette. This is a beauty. Yeah, shockingly, I did not pick up any. Did I pick up any makeup? I did. I picked up some makeup at the Sephora sale. I'll have a haul for you guys next week and show you what I bought versus what was originally in my cart. It went a little haywire, but I'll share with you that haul next week. But in the meantime, yeah, I really love this palette. I'm really glad that I got this. I found myself reaching for it more times than not this week, and it's really easy to work with. I will say there's a fair amount of fallout, which I don't love, but it's also not like a huge deal breaker for me because I can just kind of brush it away. So love this palette. The Sephora sale is still happening. If you're interested, if it's like good quality, it's good quality. If you have it in your cart and you're kind of like, do I buy it or do I not during the sale? I would say get it. If you like the color story, if you have used Natasha Denona shadows in the past and you're kind of familiar with the formula and you know that you like it, it's definitely a worthwhile palette. So I do enjoy that. Blush, I don't think I can link this for you guys because Marc Jacobs makeup I think is now officially like, I think there might be a few things left on the Sephora website, but yeah. Marc, why? I love the Marc Jacobs makeup. Anyway, I was wearing this blush this week. Is their website still going? I don't know, I'll see. Maybe you can still actually get this. This is the Night Fever and Hot Stuff Air Blush. This is super pigmented. I have to be careful with this one. I applied a little too much. What was it, on Wednesday? I actually had to go wash my face and start my makeup over. I was so mad at myself. I just like swirled my brush in it instead of doing the usual tippity tap, and I put it on, and as soon as I did, I was like, oh no, there's no way I'm gonna be able to blend this out. It was like clown cheek, because she's pigmented. She's a very pigmented shade, but it's a beautiful shade. I love it. I love this shade. Don't go in with a heavy hand. This mascara. Okay, yesterday I uploaded my City Beauty 40% off sale suggestions video. City Beauty's having a 40% off sale. If you've ever wanted to try anything from them, this is probably one of the best sales that you're gonna get. There is another sale. If you like their lip products, there's another sale that I'm gonna be letting you guys know about coming up here. If you just want to get one of the lip glosses, I would say get it during this 40% off sale. That sale goes from, I think the dates were from the 13th through the 18th. So you have a few days to shop. I'll put a link down below as well as the discount code that you need to save the 40% off at checkout. But one of my suggestions was their Beyond Mascara. I would say if you only pick up one thing from them during the sale to test out and you're looking for something that is even, more affordable than maybe some of their skincare stuff, this would be what I would tell you to get. This is a wonderful volumizing mascara. It is so easy to build volume with this, and it's clean volume. It's not clumpy. I love the brush. It kind of has like a little bit of like a swirl. What am I doing? Spiral? Spiral to it. Anyway, I love how this gets all of my lashes and coats them perfectly and doesn't make them clumpy or gross. And my lashes are really soft. They don't feel crunchy. I love this mascara. Plus, it's a really good sale. So if you want to hit up that sale for anything that you've been wanting to try from them, the Complete Skin Restore is part of the sale, which are the vitamins that help my hair grow to this luscious length. Also, those vitamins help to keep my hair from shedding the way that it used to. I mean, my hair would shed like crazy. I was like, clumps were coming out. Ever since incorporating that supplement into my routine, I barely lose strands. I still have some hair loss, don't get me wrong. I lose a few strands every day, but it is not nearly what it used to be. So anyway, this is a fantastic mascara, highly recommend. And then I always feel embarrassed when I have to mention this product because I really don't like the Kardashians, but this Kylie Jenner Bare Lip Liner is such a great lip liner. I hate that I love this, but I do. I didn't actually pay for this. I got it as a free gift from Ulta. They were doing like a free gift with purchase, and I remember getting it and I was just like, I don't know, maybe I should just give this away. I don't really have anything from the Kardashians, but then I tried it and I was like, oh, I love this. I think you can actually only get it in the Kylie Bare lip kit. I think you have to get it with her lip gloss or whatever it is. But this lip liner is so worth it. It's just the prettiest color. This is all that I have on my lips right now. Just this lip liner and a little teensy bit of my very sad looking City Beauty plumping lip gloss in the shade Clear, although it's not super clear. There's a lot of pink on my little applicator because I always use this with the Kylie lip liner. Anyway, this is a great color. Does anyone have a dupe for Bare from Kylie? So that I don't have to buy a Kardashian product. I'm sure they're super nice people. I don't know. I'm one of those that I just can't get behind the energy that's there. Anyway, that's what I have for you guys today. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. I do have some home fragrance stuff coming up, so if you're interested in that, stay tuned. Otherwise, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.